What we're still waiting for, though, 24 hours later, is word from the Department of Justice or from the FBI as to what exactly they were doing there. Now, of course, they're not likely to comment in detail on an ongoing investigation, but a couple of people have been surprised that they haven't come out and at least said something about this dramatic move to go into Trump's residence. So the only account really we have of it so far is still from Donald Trump himself, his son Eric also confirming that that raid happened. And Republicans are furious, senior Republicans coming out today and saying Merrick Garland, the Attorney General, or the Director of the FBI, Christopher Wray, must come out and give an account of what happened. We heard from the House Minority Leader, Kevin McCarthy, and he used a word that a lot of the Republicans were using today, that this was the weaponization, in their words, of federal agencies. They essentially are accusing the administration of weaponizing the FBI, the Department of Justice, to try and gain the upper hand over their political opponents. And Kevin McCarthy saying to Merrick Garland, look, if we take back the House in this November's midterms, then we're going to launch an investigation into you. He said that Merrick Garland should prepare his documents and clear his calendar. From the Democrats, on the other hand, we've heard almost nothing today. They've been at absolute pains to say, no, we didn't know anything. It flashed across my phone. No one in the White House spokeswoman said, was aware of this raid before it happened. The Biden administration very keen to say that whatever legal proceedings are underway, and still the best guess, sources saying that this is related to the potential mishandling of classified documents. We know Donald Trump took those documents to Mar-a-Lago. They were taken back and went into the National Archives. There's a suggestion now that perhaps there was a concern that not all classified documents had made it back there, but still no official word on that, as I say, from either the Department of Justice and Merrick Garland, the Attorney General, or the FBI.
And Barbara, as I understand it, the initial documents that were taken back from Mar-a-Lago, that was back in January. Was there any disclosure as to what those documents were to do with and what happens next?
They're still going through those documents, and I spoke to a former district attorney who said that any new documents they have added to that pile, this is a very laborious process because these are classified documents, so it's not like they're on emails or whatever. You have to come into a special room perhaps to view them. It's only a small team that would be able to view them. So this raid has really got all the Washington pundits all worked up as to whether we might start getting really interested in a kind of obscure piece of law. It's Section 2071 of Title 18. And what it says is that anyone who is convicted of mishandling classified documents could not hold public office. So there's all this speculation that were Donald Trump to be convicted, that could then mean that he would be barred from standing again for the White House, as he's hinted he might do. What the legal analysts are saying is that all takes an awful long time. There are some people who think that that piece of law would essentially be superseded by the Constitution, which really just has three specifications for president. You've got to be born in the US, a natural born citizen. You've got to be 35 years old, and you've got to have spent, I think it's 14 years in residency there. So, this raid, as Trump called it, this search has really set the political punditry on fire, as it were. It's set on fire the Republicans. But we're still essentially 24 hours on, none the wiser as to exactly what was going on there.
Yeah. OK, Barbara Miller reporting there from Washington.